Welcome to another Numismatic Notes with Benjamin. Today I'm going to do a deep dive on the Angolan 200 Kwanzas banknote. Several reasons why I'm doing this banknote is it's blue. Blue notes are some of my favorite notes. I don't know why. It's just peaceful looking at them. Also, when this note first came out about 4 years ago, it wasn't a cheap note. In fact, for the first couple of months, it seemed like it was going to be a very pricey note, and so was every other note in the series. And then something happened, y'all. Something happened, and the notes in this series became cheap and affordable. Sorry about the movement of my camera tonight. It's got a mind of its own. Let's see if I can't get this recentered, and we'll get this going for you guys. This is a 200 Kwanzas. It measures 118 by 62 millimeters, and the substrate for this note is polymer. I got information on this note from numista.com, from Standard Catalog of World Paper Money, and Wikipedia. All right, so we have predominant colors on this note of blues and yellows. There is a pick number assigned to this. It was one of the last pick numbers assigned before the catalog sold, of 160. And this note was introduced the month of my birthday, July 30 of 2020. The printer of this note has been unspecified, but it is a firm in Germany, in Russia, and the USA. So it's unspecified, but I have heard that according to a resource called the Banknote Book, that they claim it was Delarue. So there you are. If you're anything like me, you're confused. But it is what it is. There are some interesting UV features on this note. There is UV activity, so if you have a black light, you might look at your note under that light. There are see-through windows in several places on this note. Here and here. There are no threads on this note. There are no watermarks on this note. There is a see-through window in the shape of the Thinker over here on the left. And the Thinker is a statue from Angola, but it still makes me think of the Thinker that one would think of when they hear that word. I believe it was Rodin. And France, I think about that one too. You can see this particular artwork of the Thinker in Luanda. It's only 16 centimeters tall, though. And then there is a little bit more about the Thinker. Let's see. Most think that it's of a man, although there are a few that think it's actually of a really old woman. This statue, or statuette, as it were, of the Thinker was found in 1937 in Luanda, in the region of the people, I believe the Conke people, or I hope I haven't mispronounced that, but I'm assured that there are people around the world who can set me straight in a heartbeat. Let me go ahead and let's discuss this gentleman on the cover, or on the face. This is a portrait of Dr. Antonia Agostinho Neto, who was born in 1922 and passed away in 1979. He was a poet, and he was also the first president of an independent Angola. And he looks lovely. I mean, this is a well-designed, thoughtful note. A very nice portrait of a man who was a leader for his nation. This note would fit in several other theme categories: wedding rings, eyeglasses, business suits, and ties that appear on banknotes. This particular note was issued in 2020 to celebrate the 45th anniversary of independence, and the name of the denomination Kwanza is derived from the Kwanza River. So this could also fit nicely into a riverine or riparian theme of banknotes. And before you think I'm all snobby, I got that word riparian because I used to watch a British comedy about Hyacinth Bouquet. And she was always going on and on about riparian entertainments. So I apologize for my shallowness as far as that's concerned. I'm really not as bougie as I must have just sounded. The back of this note depicts the Piedras Negras de... my God, I can't even read my own handwriting. Piedras Negras de Punduandongo in Malanje. And I almost stopped at Piedras Negras because that is a similar name to parts that you can see out here in the southwest of the United States and northern Mexico. The national arms appear to the bottom right here. There's a book, and there's some utilitarian agriculture equipment, a hoe and a kind of machete that are crossed. Collectors of statues, national arms, the color blue, poets, eyeglasses, mustaches, suits and ties, and wedding rings, fingernails, and mountain scenes will probably want to have this note for their collection. What do y'all think? Do you have anything you can add to this lovely note of Angola? Why don't you like and subscribe to my page, join the conversation that we routinely have through the chats, and like and subscribe, cuss and discuss all you want. And if you have anything to add to the loveliness that is this 200 Kwanzas of Angola, leave it and we'll discuss it. I am Benjamin. This is Numismatic Notes with Benjamin, and I want you to have a jewel of a day.